go. Come on, something. Come on. Ah!
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spun.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
There is no higher pinnacle of Super Mega Baseball achievement than reaching the promised land that is the XBL World Series. Many have given their all and have fallen short, while a proud few stand tall as the game's most hallowed and experienced players. We tango now under the bright lights of prime time, forging a path forward for one team to get their shot at the hardware and put their name in the history books. Welcome to the XBL semifinals.
Good evening, folks, and thank you for joining us. We've got Game 3 and 4 of the XBL semifinals tonight here between Weaver's Beavers, the 2 seed, and Ashnod's Blues, the 3 seed. You guys know both of these legendary players well, and they're meeting again here in the playoffs. Things are all tied up 1-1, and I'm joined by my friend No Hummus. How you doing tonight, Hummus?
Hey, doing great tonight here. Looking forward to seeing, just as you're saying, these just no other word to really say, these Titans in XBL just going at it here, looking to get back into the World Series once again.
Yeah, both these guys just got to fight for a spot where Lazy, the absolute legend, waits already in the finals. And both guys eager to get a World Series. Well, for Ashnod, it would be a World Series rematch. For Weaver, it would be a Season 8 rematch, I believe, against Lazy, where, both guys are looking for revenge should they get past their counterpart here in this series, as we got a 93 ego matchup. What do you think, Hummus? Keys to the game.
Yeah, keys to the game one, it's pretty much just one of those things where just offense versus defense. We all know, we don't really need to say much about Ashnod's offense. He has one of the best bats, if not the best bat in the game. While Weaver, on the other hand, is pretty much the polar opposite in the sense that he's one of, if not the top pitcher in the XBL. So it's just like we already saw in games 1 and 2 where it was Ashnod's offense that carried out the win. While Game 2 is Weaver's pitching that really led him to that 5-1 win back in Game 2. So let's see if in Games 3 and 4 those similar trends follow in sort of in this offense versus defense matchup.
Yeah, Weaver did a good job holding Ash down on the mound in Game 1. It was low scoring for quite a long time. They went into extra innings, I think 3-3 or 4-4, and Ash ended up having a big 10th or 11th in the visitors' half. But, Weaver had some sickening chances that he just didn't cash in on in Game 1, like the bases loaded, no outs, where he hit a decent ball with the pitcher, I believe, for the first out, not deep enough for the sac fly, and then a little flare line drive double play where, those ones where you're clicking return the runners, but it still doesn't get you back fast enough. Boom, double play, and Ashnod explodes the very next inning. So Weaver had his chances, but he definitely locked it down Game 2. Let's see if we stick to the game script for 3 and 4 here.
Yeah, anything can happen in these playoffs, but yeah, just like you said, let's just get right into this thing.
Yeah, and without further ado, we'll have to check to see if the players are ready to go. And here we go, Games 3 and 4 between the Beavers and the Blues coming at you. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, here we go. As we had a bit of a technical difficulties getting the home team right, but now we are settled in as the Red Rock Twins. Get it right as Weaver's Beavers going to be the home team in Game 3. Hummus, take us away.
Okay, now we see here on the mound is Caitlin Kanyase. I don't know how to say that. High velo here, and it seemed like in Game 2 that really hurt the Blues note facing all that velocity. Let's see if that kind of hampers them once again here. It's almost like the third. Those are the first in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Next up
23.
is Light Jackson. You're saying?
This looks like a clone of Mimi Oshie, the former Navigators starting pitcher.
Nope, that's outside.
If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I can't pronounce that last name either.
That one's write it down. That one's gonna easily be a double here in the first inning of Blues and Weavers. And up next is BB King, 4.2 average. And I'd just like to make a quick note of that this pitcher has yet to give up a run playoffs, only having a .75 whip despite only 3 strikeouts. And now that'll be her 4th strikeout. That's going to be caught late. Swinging next up, Muddy Waters.
Number 5.
Yeah, Weaver working quick with the velo here, pumping 100.
This could be strike 2, 0-2 count here. Swings that one. That was going to be hit to the second baseman. Throws to the first in time for out number 3. So runner gets on second, but no damage done. We go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the first. Still 0-0 ball game.
The left fielder, number
Yeah, I thought Ash was going to open up some scoring there with the leadoff double, but Weaver locked it down.
On the mound is John Lee Hooker. As that one hits the third baseman, she catches it for out number 1. Next up, Gibby Chung.
number 85.
Ooh, that was right down the middle. But we wish he had that one back. That was going to be hit into left foul territory, make it a 0-2 count. Swings that one. Staples has to run to it, gets to the third of the first in time for out number 2. Next up is Deja Yorna, 4.07 average, 3 home runs and 3 RBIs.
Yeah, Weaves did a good job of, fighting a couple pitches off there, but I'm sure he wished he had that first pitch back as Deja's power versus left-handed traits activated here. She's known for her playoff power, but she's going to end the inning here on a ground ball to second. And we go to the second, scoreless.
Yep, and the 5-6-7 will come up here. Leading things off is Jake Blues.
Number 3.
Ooh, well, that one's missed there. Make it a 0-1 count. Hits down this time. Right fielder has to run a little bit to get to it, but looks like he'll catch it in time for out number 1. Next up is Elwood Blues.
Number 9.
I feel like Weaver usually goes with a bit more of a crowd at his home park, but he's going with the empty stands tonight as Boozy Manga makes a great running catch. He might have snagged a home run on that play.
I don't know, because the outfield didn't even have to jump for that one.
Yeah, but he reached up, and that time he's going to miss play one. It's going to get all the way to the wall for a costly 2-out double.
Yeah, that got hurt there. Pretty much had it right there, but it seems like he just overran the ball as it went behind it. So now we're on second with 2 outs, and that was going to go right up the middle. That was going to go to shortstop. With the first in time for out number 3, so no damage done. Once again, bottom second, still 0-0 ball game.
Number 11.
Yeah, these two really know how to pump strikes, but balls Sharkley, she's going to go deep here to left field. Oh, I thought it was going to be a home run.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to be a home run right off the bat, but it just seemed like it just lost too much wind there at the end. The outfield didn't even have to jump for it, just had to lean up against the wall.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a great job by Ash to not jump. I thought he was just looking up, and that one is gone. That's a no-doubter. Boozy Manga.
Yeah, hits the wall right there, make it a 3rd home run of the playoffs, 453 footer to make it a 1-0 ball game. Simon Bimba next.
Boozy Manga absolutely destroyed that ball to dead center field, and Weaver nearly went up 2-0 like we said, but he left no doubt about that one.
Pitch there. That was be hit right in the middle. Staples just misses the dive there. It's running first now, 1 out here. Weaver is starting to get a little bit of some momentum here. Next up is Jeffrey Corman from
Yeah, that was a well-located 99 power four-seamer on the hands, and Bombaclat was ready for it. Weaver's showing he can catch up to the velo on 93. He go 2 at-bats in a row there. Really 3 at-bats in a row.
Swings that one. Blues will not get in time on the bloop single, and he just looks like he fumbled it a little there. It didn't matter much, but mojo down for the pitcher as Nomchius Mornsby comes up now.
Yeah, Nongchias here. That's 3 hits in a row by the Beavers, and Weaver, despite the hard contact, 3 batters in a row, he gets the fortunate bloop there. Nornsby's going to send a charge into this one, but Waters will run it down.
Runners waiting for 30 seconds. Looking close, and it will be double play. Great throw from center fielder to make that double play. End the inning with giving him only a single shot. Now we go to the bottom of top of the third. 1-0 ball game.
I'm mind blown. He just made a base running mistake, a crucial one, making the third out at third base as Ashnod crushes one to right center field.
And with who else but the pitcher? If there's anyone in this league that you could trust to get as most value out of the pitcher, it's going to be Ashnod. He just knows how to get those hits.
You know, that's a good point, Hummus. Wishbone, I challenge you to, as Butterfield crushes one, it's going to go foul. Wish, see if you can look up how many extra base hits Ashnod has career with his pitcher. I bet he leads the all-time league. He's going to sock one right up the chute there. Nobody out here still.
If he could get one here, that was going to go right down the middle. That was going to hit the warning tracks. That one runner will score. Runner's heading for third. Looks like the runner's going to head for home. Be close call of play. Runner's heading home, and looks like he'll turn around here to make it a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the third. No outs. BB King up to bat.
Yeah, I was just talking about how Weaver had caught up to the 4-seam last inning, but Ash showing he can catch up to it as well, and he gets a blooper of his own.
Yeah, 1 run will score. Runner will head to third, so runners at the corners now. 2-1 ball game. Ashnod advantage.
Number 5.
That's outside.
Ash yet to make an out in this inning.
This will be strike 1-1 count.
Our ERA just ballooned to 6 and tense mojo.
Ooh, that was going right down the middle again, once again. So 1 run will score. Runners heading for third. This looks like that may be another run. This will be close call to play. Runners heading home. And it looks like this will be an RBI triple. 2 runs will score here. Clears the bases. So runner on third. No outs. Jake Blues up the bat. And momentum kicking in.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, Hummus. The momentum shift here has been real. As Weaver had a huge, bottom of the second to draw first blood in this game as he finally gets the first out of this inning. But Ash has been on a real tear this top of the third.
Yeah, this could be a ball 1 to make a 1-0 count. Hit down high, but it looks like the outfielder will catch it for out number 2. I believe he can get a sac fly here easily. Yep. So runner will score on the sacrifice fly to make it a 5-1 ball game. And just like that, we've already got the same score from game 2. And it's not even the end of the third.
The roles are reversed as Weaver won.
Ooh, this one's going to be crushed. And that one actually went out. Wow, that barely just went out. 380 footer from Elmore James. And just like that, we got a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting,
that was an absolute missile, though, as Ash has really put the barrel on the baseball a lot this inning.
I don't know if you noticed there, but now the starting pitcher is rattled, so not a good look here for Weaver. And it looks like that'll be the end of her day.
He's already going to lift her here for the legend Bong Chongle.
Yeah, I think that's the right call there. This is playoffs. You can't be toying around with just trying to get the most out of your starters. If your starter isn't working for you, you just gotta depend on your bullpen. That's gonna be a inside pitch or strike 3.
Number 12.
Weaver does have a thin bullpen, but he does have the 2 bullpen aces in Prowley and Gabbana, who he's able to probably stretch at least, you could think 4 to 5 innings with. So if he is able to get, to the 7th or 8th inning and keep the score where it is, that'd be ideal. So I think it's the right move as well. you know, Caitlin, what's her name, just wasn't fooling anybody after that set, you know, after 2 innings.
You know, it's possible that he could bring in, you know, maybe not one of his best relievers, just someone who can lock it down for a couple innings and then bring in his aces. But we're at a 1-1 count now, as that's gonna be high and inside. Here's the pitch. Fastball low and out makes it a 2-2 count.
Yeah, Ash staying low and away here. Pounded 4-seamers.
This could be... Oh, the Hamlin's foul territory, keeps it at a 3-2 count here. Goes to changeup. That one could be hit to Jackson. Throws the first in time for out number 2. Runner hits for third. Looks like maybe could have caught that runner heading to third in a bit of a jam, but goes for the easy out. As it's gonna be 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, Jam Paladin, if you will, but he didn't need to really get that runner going to third with 2 outs now in the inning, any out, you know, will end the inning and strand that runner at third. So wise of Ashnod to not really, you know, pay any mind to that runner.
Swing and a miss for out number 3, just as you said. Beautiful pitch there. Weaver has to consider substitution. Novi Marquetta comes in, low velo, which I don't know, this is against Ashnod. We've seen him in the past crush it against these low velo pitchers. And
hey, I like the move.
Sends it to foul.
It was just like you said, Hummus, maybe he doesn't go with his best reliever ace here early in the game. Try to stretch somebody with lower stats, as this is a min-stat reliever. And we actually saw him lock it down in like games in the one of the biggest games in the World Series last year with this pitcher, I believe. Went like 2 or 3 scoreless innings. So, you know, Ash was crushing the high velo. Now we're going to go with the Luke Archer approach and try to get the min velo. So far, it's worked.
Yeah, as you said, that was going to be hit into left field, caught by fielder 4, out number 2. Next up is Malaya Jackson. Ooh, swing and a miss there, late. Swings down, looks like the third baseman can't get it to it. Looks like the runner will get to first. Mojo up for her. As next up is BBK.
Yeah, she's got Mojo up, and BB's going to line that one out to Weeksty in the inning. So pretty good job by Marquetta to get out of, you know, to stop the bleeding. John Lee Hooker's.
You're saying?
Yeah, he missed the first one, but back to 1-1. John Lee Hooker's up to 43 pitches. Stats are just starting to dip.
You know, 43 pitches, maybe a tad bit high at this point in the game, but it's definitely could be worse considering it's still, he's only given up 1 run, so we know that Ashnod has a solid bullpen, so if he can just get a couple more innings out of this starter, he maybe then just ride out his bullpen.
Yeah, if he can keep hitting corners, he doesn't really need the 90 velo. He's got plenty of velo right now if he can keep hitting spots like that, you know what I mean?
Just hitting squares. Ball 2 makes it a 2-2 count.
Nice take by Weaver there.
Swings to that one, Blues has run for a bit, and
oh my, what a route.
Yeah, that looked like it might go over his head there, but he's able to get it, and we get now 2 outs here.
I thought for sure one of those Blues brothers was looking up at it, going over his head for extra bases.
Guys, we caught by Jackson. 4 out number 3. We go now to the top of the 5th. 6-1 ball game. Blues.
Both guys throwing up zeros in every inning, Hummus, other than the 1 half inning where they've, you know, obviously both. Weaver scored the 1 run where he could have had a little bit more, maybe, and Ash with the big 6-run third.
You know, both besides those 2 innings, both pitchers have been doing a good job of locking down the opponent. Let's see if that continues here, or maybe we get another outburst eventually.
Yeah, we're seeing Marquetta hitting the high curveball a lot early in the count, throwing Ashnod's timing off with that real slow min velo curveball, and then we were trying to nip corners with the fastball changeup. And so far, it's really been working.
Yeah, you know, that's the outcome too. That pitcher's been pretty much locking it down for the Beavers after that inning, and it looks like the Blues will get under it for out number 1. Next up is now Chase Morris.
Now John Lee Hooker is locked in, so he gets a little bit of velo back and some added junk and accuracy, which should help even more as he's, Ash looking to extend max amount of length as he can from Hooker until he needs to even turn to his bullpen. As if he keeps getting base hits with the guy, his mojo's going to stay up.
And it looks like, that looked like that could have been a walk right there, but we just swung at it pretty low.
Yeah, it's really hard in a hitter's count to take that fastball low. It looks so good until it's not there anymore. As Weaves is going to leave Marquetta in the game. He's having some success with her, and he's going to leave her into bat.
I think it's a fair call there, like odds are like Weaver wasn't going to get a run that inning, so it's better to not use up a pinch hitter just to give yourself just a slight chance. Better to just save your best pinch hitters for later games. Now let's go right past the second baseman, so this could be a leadoff single here for the Chicago Blues. Next up is Mavis Staples.
Number 1.
Some people would really honestly rather face high velo than they would face a min velo pitcher like this. It really can throw you off, especially the curveball. It's a very tricky pitch to power swing and nail the timing on that high, slow curveball. It's not easy to just crank it out of the park as you might think.
Now batting, number 10.
Looks like that'll be the end of the day for the Blues. Pitcher gets through 5 innings, only gives up 1 run as we get into ball 2. Up to bat is Junior Wells. It looks like he will hit into a double play there.
Oh no, Weaver lagged.
Oh no, he just hits it there. Looked like it's supposed to be an easy double play, but it looks like a little lifeline was thrown to Ashnod. Let's see if he can take advantage.
In steps the mighty Paul Butterfield, looking to strike and make that mistake hurt. As sometimes we do get the rare, I shouldn't say rare, but the occasional Weaver lag, and that play on a for sure double play ball.
Just misses high. Checks the runner. Runner goes now, and looks they'll get right over the fielder's head. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs here. Looking dangerous for the Blues. Next up, Malaya Jackson.
That was a great piece of hitting by Ash, but Malaya Jackson is really locked in. She tags this one to right to gain him weeks. Believe they're fortunate to get out of that inning unscathed.
Yeah, and looks like Blues is going to bring in, probably looking at what the matchup is going to be for the next few innings. Maybe see if he wants to bring in either a lefty or righty. I think he's going to bring in a lefty. Nope, actually, I didn't get to see.
One righty of his pen, Albertina. She's the lone right-hander, I believe. 101.
It's absolute missile there. You ever see that? With a 90 velo right there? Definitely. Ball 1 makes it a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for out number 1. Gets caught looking there, or not swinging there. Next up is Gaby Chongo. Ball 1 outside makes it a 1-0 count. Ball 2 outside once again makes it a 2-0 count.
We were really trying to show some patience here and build the pitch count. As Ghibli Chongle smokes one up the middle, maybe he gets something started here. We saw a much more patient at bat right there.
Yeah, he was just being patient. Maybe just trying to run that bullpen down a little. This could be a strike 1.
It's tough, with the pitcher like Ashnod, he will wear you out with strikes. So it's a combination. Oh my goodness, Deja Yorno leaves no doubt about that one, as she smokes it.
Yeah, talk about smoking right there. That was just an instant hit right there. Just right off the bat, just kept going and never dropped. That's going to be a 2-run shot here to make it a 6-3 ball game. Beavers looking to continue their run.
Man, I don't know what happened when Albertina Walker came into this game, but Weaver's really liking. He's really locked back in at the dish, and he's seeing the ball well. He's making some great takes on balls and really locked in on the strikes. It's Boozy. I mean, Barles Sharkley's going to go back to back.
Wow, and just like that, Beavers have gone pretty much right back into this game. Only down 2 runs now on Barles Sharkley, 5th home run of the season. Next up is Boozy Manga.
Weaver's going nuts right here with another base hit, and he is woken up here in the bottom of the 6th. You know, you were wondering if the Blues were just going to shut the Beavers down for the rest of this ball game as they were in command 6-1, but now in the bottom of the 6th, it's anybody's game.
Ooh, Elmore Jr. gets the 1 out, and looks like that'll be a... Never mind.
We saw the same or a similar error in game 1, Hummus, or might have been game 2. Ashnod's fielder completely dropped a routine double play, so perhaps the lag that went against Weaver earlier in this inning, making up for that one that Ash's second baseman dropped earlier in the series, but his first baseman, that's going to be gone.
Wow, and just like that, Beavers take a 2-run shot here to tie this game back up. They were down 6-1 going to this inning. Just like that, they've gone right back into it. We've got a new ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Romy, you don't know me.
And, you know, Albertina Walker, very rattled there. Already throwing 20 pitches. You already got 3 more relievers in the bullpen. I think you got to take her out here before the one. You leave one right down the middle, just like that. This game really dangerous.
Here comes another hittable pitch as Nornsby's going to smoke that into center field. Oh, and Ash prematurely dives. It's going to be extra bases. So Weaves is going to be one more base hit away from taking a lead here against Albertina Walker. And wow, what an outing by Marquetta. She goes 3 scoreless to keep it at 6-1. And now we're looking at a chance for the Beavers to take the lead. That's going to get past the catcher.
Runner is 90 feet home from being able to score a run here. I think that'll be the end for Albertina Walker. That seemed like that was just the final straw there. Ball 3 now makes it a 3-0 count. Strike
and
1.
John Lee Hooker is just spitting fumes in the dugout. He's very upset over Albertina Walker coming in and blowing the lead, 6-1 lead in just 2/3 inning of work.
And wasn't even able to get out of the inning there. This could be a strike 1. Strike 2 makes it a 1-2 count.
Ash hitting a lot better corners here with Willie Dixon.
Oh, that goes right up the middle. It looks like 1 run will score, and just like that, the Beavers have come back here to take a 7-6 lead. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Gibby Chongo up to bat.
I'm mind blown right now, Hummus, by these 2 monstrous innings that each guy's traded off at different points in this ball game. As Gannon Weeks, the Blues killer himself, comes through with the big 2-out knock to take the lead.
Three, 2 count, full count here. Runners on first and second. I think we was pausing. Maybe either a little lag or maybe he's allowing his runners to steal here. Yep, he does, and that was good right at the middle. Staples gets the third to first in time for out number 3, but not before the Blues give up 6 runs, so that the Beavers now have a 7-6 lead here. They take right back that inning from the Blues.
And Hummus, you called it earlier as BB King's going to send this to the warning track. We'll get out of here. Oh, perfect timing.
Wow, just an amazing jump there, right at the right field, like low wall there, pretty tough, but gets it though, and it looks like this will be another out here for out number 2.
Weaves did just like you said. He used his lower stat reliever, and now he was able to claw his way back into this ball game as each guy's trade six-piece innings with offensive explosions, and now John Prowley has a chance to potentially close this game out as he goes 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th. We saw Prowley go 3 innings in game in Game 2 when the Beavers really shut the Blues down on the mound.
Staples gets it. Next up is Barles Charkley.
Number 11.
3-1 to make it a 1, okay.
There's that dangerous part of the Beavers' order, Hummus. We saw just an inning ago lead this explosion to get them back in the ball game.
Ball 2 makes it a 2-2 count.
Nope, that's inside.
Ball 3 inside and full count now. Swing and a miss late there for the batter. Dixon gets strikeout. Next up, Boozy Mango.
Heck of a pitch. Saw Weaver be a bit indecisive because it was just such a borderline pitch and the timing. And Ash is going to get a 1-2-3 inning of his own.
And that will be out number 3, just so you said. 1-2-3 inning. Next up, Elwood Blues. Looking to maybe get a run here. That was going to go hit high up into right field. That looks like it's going to drop in front of right fielder. 4, out number 1. Next up is Elmore James. 3 for 3 today with a home run. Let's see if he can get another shot here. Maybe tie this game back up. Swing and a miss there. Make it a 0-2 count. Swing and a miss once again. Late there. So 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Mavis Staples coming up the bat.
John Prowley is coming in and throwing smoke, Hummus, just like he did in Game 2. He is just blowing it right by Ashnod.
And that was going to be hit into left field. Caught by the fielder in time for out number 3 for a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 8th. Beavers holding on to this 7-6 lead.
Almaclat's contact first lefty engaged again here. Smokes one right up the chute.
Yeah, just so you said, that one right up the middle there. So run on first, no outs. Jeffrey Fromy up the bat.
Frommy's locked in after that bomb he hit last at bat, and not known for his power, he absolutely tagged that ball.
Oh, that looks like Mojo's down for him there, as that's going to be a great pitch from Will Dixon for out number 1. Next up is Norcious Norsby. That one's going to go right up the middle over the fielder's head to make it a 1-out single. Runner advances to second.
I bet probably hits for himself here, yeah. Willie Dixon's starting to tire, but Ash going to leave him in to try to get Prowley out, maybe get one more out here, and hope to get a double play.
And that will not happen. Runner's going to head for third. Oh, Water's going for it, and this will be close to Holiday, and it will not be in time. I think the slide could have cost him there. No, I don't think that's... He just lost some time there to throw it home, and, you know, just tough plays there, you know. Strike 1 and side. Oh, now this looks like it'll be hit second. 1 score, and runner will be safe. So we have a 6-9 ball game here. Weaver's just pushing their advantage here, just looking to get any further insurance runs before the top of the 9th. Ball 2 makes it a 2-0 count. This one hit hard into right field. This one's going to go back. Jeff Blues has to catch it, and looks like he will. In time for out number 3, we go to the top of the 9th. The Blues looking to make a comeback here. They were up 6-1 earlier, but now they're down 9-6. Haven't really been able to get a lot of offense going after the 6-run inning.
Yeah, this is it. Now all of a sudden it's the last chance for Ashnod to get back in this ball game as he's down to his last 3 outs.
Swing and a miss for out number 1. Late swing there. Next up is Paul Butterfield. 10th batter after dropping the ball earlier. This could be strike 2, make it a 0-2 count.
Nope, that's outside.
Watches outside, makes it a 1-2 count.
Ball outside.
Ooh, low pitch. I thought that was gonna be a strike, but it becomes a 2-2 count. Swings that one, and it looks like this second baseman isn't able to make the diving stop there, so runner hits first. Mojo back up for the first baseman, now Malai Jackson back.
And that was honestly just such a great pitch right on the border of that outside strike zone, and a great swing by Ashnod with 2 strikes. And then a great time of the dive by Weaver. He waited as long as he possibly could. I've seen that play be made before as, wow, great take there by Ash as he works the full count walk. And honestly, just a great couple of battles right there with 2 strikes by Ashnod.
You know, just as you're saying there, now the tying run is up to bat here. However, BB King is tense after a drop ball earlier in the game. And looks there, so 0-3 there. Mighty Waters up to bat, 1 for 4 with triple, 2 RBIs. He'll be looking to extend the game here for the Blues. That's gonna be outside pitch, ball 1.
We were really locating well here with Prowley's. His velo's dipping, but he's still, you know, locked in. He's still hitting 98, 99. Wow, just clipping corners.
Oh, swing and a miss there. Ashnod isn't able to get there, and just like that, Weaver's Beavers complete the comeback. They were down 6-1, and just like you said, they came roaring back in that 6th inning with the 6th run there, and then they get a couple extra insurance runs in the bottom of the 8th, and just like that, Weaver up 2-1 in the series, heading back to Red Rock next stadium.
And what a comeback, Hummus, by the Weaver's Beavers. You know, it looked like Ashnod was cruising there for most of the ball game, and Weaver came alive.
Yeah, you know, Weaver, it just seemed like Weaver, like his offense really wasn't getting anywhere, but the second that reliever came out, it looked like Weaver just woke up, and it was from there, it was pretty much history, you know, and you know, you just gotta be able to lock it down with your reliever. You know, you can't always get it done with these. Just how great these players are. Like no lead is safe from Weaver or Ashnod, no matter what the score is.
Yeah, that's a good point you made about the reliever coming into the game. I don't know what it was about Albertina Walker, but John Lee Hooker had really shut it down on the mound, and you know, Albertina Walker gave up 5 right off the. She didn't hardly get anybody out. And Ashnod went into damage control. And after that, great outing by the slow baller of Weaver's bullpen. John Prowley came in and just shut it down for 3 straight innings. That's all Weaver needed just to secure the win.
You know, I think that was just a great game overall from both teams. You know, Ashnod wasn't able to lock it down, but for the most part, he did an all right job at pitching. You know, minus the 6th run inning, but. You know, let's see what happens here in the next game. You know, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, we will see if the players are ready to cue. We'll be back in just 30 seconds or 30, 60 seconds here. Don't go anywhere. Okay, folks, we are good to go for Game 4 as Weaver's Beavers took a commanding 2-1 lead in a, you know, every odd-numbered game is going to be a pivotal game in the series. So now the pressure is on the Blues to even things up.
Now batting,
and take us away here, Hummus, for Game 4.
Hey, you know, on the mound here, we see Howlin' Wolf here, one of the top pitchers here for the Chicago Blues. 129 or 1.29 ERA, 0.71 whip, and only a single strikeout, but he's been able to lock it down here. Let's see if he can have that same dominance here that the Blues need him to have.
So the main difference in the team builds of these two slugging offenses is that Ashnod is not quite as invested in speed as the Beavers are. Ash chose to spend those points on pitching, and he's going to have, even though this is Game 4, he's basically got a clone of every, 4 aces. So Weaver going to be facing some tough pitching here in Game 4 as that ball's going to be driven deep to left. What a play!
Oh my! Wow, that has to be one of the.
73.
I'm just stunned right now. I thought that was surely gonna go out there. Elmore Blue just reaches up to climbs the wall like he's Spider-Man, and just like that, just steals a home run from the Beavers.
Oh, paints the line, does Deja Yorno. And she's gonna head back to first. Yeah, Hummus, just like in game one with the last game with Weaver, he hit that one deep to left. We both thought it was gone. Ash didn't even have to jump, and he still caught it. And that time he expertly robs him.
And look at that. It seemed like Ashnod knew just to wait there, look like he was gonna steal, and just like that, it gets out of the inning. Still a 0-0 ball game.
Yeah, these two players know each other well, and Ash might have had a feeling there Weaver was getting froggy as Butterfield puts a charge into that one.
That's gonna be out number 1. On the mound is Hombre de los Rojos. Looks like he's gonna go once again with the low velo pitching. It worked out well in game 3. You know, he had that reliever come in. Now it's getting right up the middle. Center fielder makes a diving stop there to prevent it from dropping to make it 2 outs here. Outfield was just making big plays here for both teams here in the first inning.
Yeah, what a heck of a catch by Fromy. And we've got a injury to the catcher, BB King. That's big, Hummus.
Oh, he has 2. Let's see which catcher he brings in here. He has 2 catchers on the.
He's going to leave him. Tweaked groin. Oh. Hate to see it in a big World Series game by the 3-hole slugging BB King. As that's what I was kind of getting to in the last inning, Hummus, was the main difference in these two builds is Weaver didn't have enough pitching points to invest in 4 aces like Ash. He's going to have the low velo Hombre de los Rojos, who's been his number 4 for a lot of seasons now. But despite the minimum stats, Weaver somehow finds a way to get it done with that guy. So don't be surprised if you see him go 5 scoreless with Hombre.
Ooh, Butterfield jumps up with that one, but just doesn't have the height there to get him. So this could be a 1-out single here. Next up is Simon Bumbleclap.
Number 22.
That's down.
Low ball makes it a 1-0 count.
Go inside.
Inside pitch makes it a 2-0 count.
Simon hit 407 in this series.
Oh, that was right in the middle. Blue Skies gets it. It looks like he will in time for out number 2. Runner heads back to first. So 2 outs here in the top of the second. John Fromy up to bat.
Number 18.
Yeah, Fromy with the great play in center field last inning and with a huge bomb in game 3. Been a huge addition to this Beavers club. Much better than Connie Cooper, if I may say so.
Ooh,
he's gonna blue plunge.
No, I'm wondering there. Ashnod had control of the shortstop. Could have made a dive for it, but isn't able to get it. And now Nunchus Norsby will come up the bat here with the speedsters on the corners with 2 outs here.
Yeah, a lot of speed on the bases right now. Big spot for Nornsby. The pitcher awaits.
He's out.
Catches there in time for out number 3, so gets out of the inning there. No runs given up. Still 0-0 ball game. Bottom second.
Wow, I can't believe Weaver just challenged Ash with the first pitch fastball inside with Rojos.
Ooh, swing and a miss there on the nice screwball. Just gets into absolute whiff of that. This is ball 1 outside.
Ball, that's low.
Ball 2 low, curveball. And you're saying?
It's interesting Weaver goes with the screwball and the lone starting pitcher. No relievers have the screwball, I don't believe. But the low velo guy can almost move even more across the zone, maybe.
Ooh, that was ripped right to the second baseman for out number 2. Next up is Elwood Blues. Ooh, that was a rip. That's going to go to the outfield. Will to run ahead for second here, so looks like this will be a 2-out double in the bottom of the second. The Blues looking to get a run out of this. Next up is Elmore James.
Yeah, Elwood Blues, the left fielder, having a heck of a game so far as he robbed the home run and now hits a 2-out double his first AB.
Nope. High.
Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count. That one's going to be a hit into center field. Runner heads home, but looks like that'll be caught in time for out number 3, so no damage done there. Top of the third, still 0-0 ball game. This will be strike 1 on the outside pitch.
Ball outside.
Ball 1 once again. Doesn't let the pitcher sneeze, as that one's going to be hit to shortstop. Those are the first in time for out number 1.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12.
So far, each guy
Ball.
doing a good job of keeping the other from doing much of any hitting at all so far in this game, as the fireworks haven't gotten started yet.
Yeah, but it was around this time of the game where both teams started to get a bit more offense going. So let's see if that follows here. But right now we're in a 2-2 count here. Gannon Weeks up the bat. It's a foul territory.
Yeah, it's a good point, Hummus. I was just talking about in Game 3 how Weaver had taken the 1-0 lead off the solo home run, and all of a sudden Ash exploded with 6 in the third. So it's only a matter of time.
Ball high.
High curveball misses to make it a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss, 1-2 count. Use the pitch. The other one hard is your second baseman is able to get a runner will head first for a 2-out single. Nice job there from the batter to get out of that. Next up is Deja Yorno coming up here, big hitter. Strike 1.
Ball inside.
Her ball inside makes it a 1-1 count.
Deja Yorno.
Wow, just like that. Here's the foul ball. It will not. It goes home run there. 2-run shot there to break this game, make it a 2-0 lead. Deja Yorno's 5th home run of the season. She's having herself semifinals.
Deja Blues, if you will. That's just going to be all the way in. That's like when Trevor Story hits 500-foot home runs way up at the concession stand at Coors Field. I mean, that ball was like over the foul pole. She absolutely crushed that.
That was good go right there. Blues is able to catch it, or not catch it, but gets in front of it. It looks like Mojo down for Howlin' Wolf after going through 2 innings. And, just as we were saying, look like it was around this time last game where the offense started going, and just like that, Weaver gets his 2-run shot.
Yeah, it's worth noting it's probably the second time through the order. Both guys starting to get their sluggers more loose at the plate. Is Busi Manga going to crush that into right field? Weaver's keeping it going with 2 outs here.
Now batting the third
We get more out here with Simon Baumclat up the bat. Lots of power, lots of contact. Makes for a dangerous combination. Dangerous as it is, 1 run will score. Looks like runners heading home. This will be a close call play, and ooh, safe. Ooh, gets it just in time there. Runner was caught up in a bit of a wind cycle there, but not before it gets 1 more run to make it a 3-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, that ball was tattooed to the third baseman as Simon Baumclat gets an RBI, but both guys outsmarted each other at first on that play. Ashnod wisely throwing it to third. He had Weaver picked off, and Weaver, if he would have kept going back to third, he would have been safe. But just a funny play as Weaver, I'm sure, will take the run. He was really getting it going with the 2-out rally.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count. That's going to be fouled back to make it a 2-2 count. Fouls it once again, still 2-2.
I can't believe how many times Weaver's challenging Ash with the 4-seamer and 35 velo, but it's working. He's mixing, his pitches well, but it's like it makes that slow velo 4-seamer seem a lot faster than it really is.
Oh, and now it goes back to the middle. Looks like the batting pitcher wins there, as I don't think he's tense anymore. Nope, still tense, but gets at least a hit up on the board. 1 out here in the bottom 3rd.
Oh, that's true. It was. I didn't realize he was the pitcher was up. As yeah, you'd think after a base hit like that, the mojo would go back to neutral, but Ash's pitcher still tense as Butterfield hits one up the middle too. So now, just like that, Ashnod threatening to get right back in this ball game.
At this point for Ashnod, all it takes is one swing and he's right back in it, but low speed all around. So if he hits it on the ground, it may end up being a double play. Oh, that was gonna be a hit to right field. Looks like, oh, sliding stop isn't able to get there. Oh, just barely makes it in time to slide into second. So bases loaded here, 1 out. Weaver King up the bat. He's injured here. Pops it into warning track territory. Looks like runner will head home, and looks like runners have to turn around. But
luckily, that's why you don't use bumper runners. Don't use bumper base running, as Ashnod wisely gets the runners to retreat back safely. Sends this one deep to left field, but Gannon Weeks runs it down, as Weaver fortunate to just give up 1 run there.
You know, Blues had a bases low situation, but just weren't able to completely capitalize. But they still do get a run, so all wasn't lost from that inning. Top of the 4th here, we're in a 0-2 count with Jeffrey Fromey up the bat. Broken bat here. Staples gets it to the first in time for out number 1. Next up is Mortius Norsby. I think I pronounced that name differently every time I said it.
Alan Wolf snags one out of thin air, as Hombre de los Rojos is going to stay in this ballgame.
It's not really common to see the pitcher actually make a play like that. Usually they either A, drop it, or B, it just goes like right past them. But this time, no. Good hand coordination.
Yeah, half the time in this game it'll go off the pitcher harder than it left the bat, or just go right through them like they're a hologram.
Omar James gets it to first in time for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning, bottom of the 4th, 3-1 ball game. Beavers up.
De Los Rojos getting a lot of early count outs and you know, weak contact, honestly.
You know, looks like Ashnod hasn't really been able to time up the low velo yet. And that's going to be hit the shortstop once again. Those are the first in time for out number 2. Next up is Elmore James.
No, whenever I face low velo pitcher, I like to go to contact swing mainly. And I know Dwayne does a lot of the same when he faces the mid velo. But Ashnod's still power swinging through everything, and Weaver's still locking it down.
Yeah, you just gotta figure out the timing, which it's there. If you just look back at like low velo pitchers and figure out the timing, it's there. But yeah, low velo, it's definitely, it can be advantageous just to get that contact swing, since you know it's easier to like react to different speeds using contact versus power. You kind of have to like time that up. That's gonna be hit into right field. Jay and Blue, oh, misses. Tough slide there, isn't able to catch it. Now runner on first with only 1 out here. Deja Yorno 2 for 2 today with a single and a home run. Double and triple away from the cycle.
Yeah, this is one of, I've got to feel like it's one of Weaver's favorite hitters to be up to bat, especially with the righty versus lefty matchup and the power versus lefty trait. You know, look at those stats in the bars as she lines this one up the middle, going to be out, but she's been a Blues killer in this postseason and in last postseason. A lot of big home runs and extra base hits. Because there are a lot of left-handed pitchers, as we all know, on this Blues staff, both in the rotation and the bullpen, left-handed dominant.
Definitely an interesting decision there, as that's going to be out number 3 there. That's going to go into the bottom of the 5th. Still a 3-1 ball game with the 8-9-1 up and down. Louis Downside right at the middle, first pitch. Going to be a leadoff single here for the Chicago Blues. And they start the inning.
Yeah, Ash timed that one up well, and let's see if, you know, Willie Dixon just entered this ball game, so he's going to have to hit here. But, you know, as you said last game, Hummus, Ash more known for pitcher hits than anybody, so let's see if he's due for one here. Nope.
Down to, ooh, yeah, no. Now just goes up and down. Next up, Paul Butterfield, 1 out here.
No,
That's why a lot of guys bunt there in that situation with their pitcher just to avoid a double play, as Butterfield is going to hit a double play here if sends a Weaver lag like last game, as Weave does gets the double play.
Now in the top of the sixth here, Weaver is still up 3-1 with Boozy Manga up to bat.
Inside.
Ball 2.
Yeah, Hummus, before Butterfield swung at that, I was just about to say at least Willie Dixon didn't ground into a double play. You know, a pop-up's really not the worst thing that could happen, but before I could say that, Butterfield actually did hit a double play, so.
He's out.
Ooh, Blue just catches it at his feet there for out number 1. Next up, Simon Bumbleclap. Doesn't like the pitcher sneeze. That's going to be a ball 1. Hits a foul to make it a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Gets him swinging there low. Next up, Jeffrey Fromme.
Actually located really well in that at bat.
That makes it strike 2 to make it a 0-2 count. This will be hit foul territory to extend the at-bat. Oh, I thought it was a swing and miss, but it looks a little bit late there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. As Fromme does pop one up weekly here. Ash does such a good job, Hummus, of hitting those tight 99 power circles a lot of time when he's aiming for those corners. It seems like it's those ones where he does miss, and it's the big red circles. The ones that whenever Weaver does jump on them, those are the ones that really come back to bite him.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Actually, late swing there, yeah. For out number 1. Next up is BB King, still strained after tweaking his groin earlier in the game. Next up or not next up, but that was a 2-0 count now.
Yeah, it's interesting he's still leaving him in this ball game and not electing to go with a backup catcher, as he's going to weakly ground out here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's his defense looking like, but it seems like maybe he just felt like the strained batter was still better than the catchers who were available to him. Ball 2 makes it a 2-0 count. This one's going to be hit into the outfield, caught by the center fielder in time for out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning, top of the 7th here. Weaver up 3-1 still. Makes strike 1, make it a 0-1 count. Strike 2 makes it a 0-2. Swings that one. Mala Jackson isn't able to jump high enough for Elmore Blues to run for a run. It looks like he'll head for a second. Make it with ease. As now we have the next up, Hombre de los Rojos. I think this will be the end for him, though. Yep.
Yeah, he's locked in. It's a shame, but and Weaves is going to keep him in because it's working so well. I've never seen Weaver leave Rojos in a game this long, despite how good his outing's going. As he's going to make an expertly placed bunt and just get the runner over. That's good small ball right there.
No, maybe that was his plan all along. Maybe just to get that little bunt there and realize, hey, if I'm going to bunt here, there's no point in bringing in a runner. A sacrifice runner or a sacrifice batter.
Yeah, we'll see if he keeps him in on the mound as Gannon Weeks puts a charge into this one. Elwood Blues drops another one.
Yeah, wow, Blues made another amazing stop there to prevent it from. I don't know if it was going to be a 2-run shot, but definitely wasn't. It would have been a hit. So only one run will score here, but no one on the base anymore. As I'll get into an 0-2 count.
Yeah, that's a good point, Hummus. I think that one would have stayed in here, but it would have hit off the wall had he not jumped. So a great play by Ash again. But Weaver still gets the sac fly, so a huge insurance run as we're getting late in this ball game.
Next up is Deja Yorno, and that will be ripped into the foul territory left side, L1. And Elmore James isn't able to get there, so inning will keep on going here. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Next up is Barros Sharkley.
Gonna do it for Willie Dixon, and here's the pitcher who really got blown up in Game 3, Albertina Walker. Let's see if she can have a better outing here in Game 4.
And looks like she'll get out of this jam here. Weaver only scores 1 run there to make it a 4-1 ball game going to the bottom of the 7th. Blues just looking to get any runs they can.
Thomas Hombre's staying in this ball game. I've never seen Weaver leave his number 4 in a game this long, but Ash only has 5 hits in the ball game. It's crazy.
And it might just be that unique situation where the low velo it just continues to work. So the old "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" ideology.
Well, so far here, I don't know if it's been a thing in Ash's last few series, but so far tonight, low velo has been his kryptonite. And as I say that, the ball's tagged.
It just goes right past shortstop there to make it no out single.
Yeah, and Weaver will have a real short leash now as we get late in this game. John Prawley's he's warming up in the pen. He's available at a drop of a pin, but he does get an out here.
Yeah, I imagine he's just trying to get out of this inning just so that he get 2 innings out of at least one of his relievers. We're in an 0-2 count here. Runner with a lot of speed on first. And it looks like we've remembered that as he checks there, and I think the runner will go here.
Oh, you're calling it?
Yeah, I tried calling it based on the last one.
We were doing a good job mixing the timing. That curveball just missed.
Ooh, swing and a miss late. That was outside of the zone. Mavis Staples up the bat now with 2 outs here in bottom 7.
Did it look like a cutter maybe? You never see Ashnod chase, but full count. Weaver kind of quick pitched him there, and that was an expert location. Ash does chase, though, for the 2nd out. That's costly.
Place to be hit. Shortstop is not able to get it. Oh, just right over the fielder's glove. Looks like the runners will head to the corner for a 2-out singles. So now up is Albertina Walker. This is a dangerous situation. You gotta wonder, do you pull out Albertina Walker here, or do you go for it? And I think
if Ash pinch hits, I think John probably comes into the game. But if Ash is going to leave the pitcher in, he's going to leave Hombre in. And he paints the corner twice in a row.
Ooh, 3-2 count here. Runner at the corners. Runner goes as expected. Oh, that one's hit, but this one's just gonna die at the warning track. No runs will score here. We go to the top of the 8th. Weaver still up 4-1.
In the 8th, yeah, we know what you meant. But man, I just gotta disagree with that decision right there, Hummus. I mean, Ash still has 2 pitchers left in the pen. I know his closer's low velo or whatever, but you're losing the game. You know, like if he was winning, I could understand leaving the pitcher in, just try to get as much length as you can. But he had 2 runners on. The tying run was at the dish, and it's the bottom of the 7th. He only has a few outs left to work with. I'm really surprised he didn't try a pinch hitter there and try to get at least 1 run, maybe more, home with a big hit. And instead, he leaves Walker in the game. She just kind of weakly hits one to right field. With a good hitter up to bat, he might have hit that ball out of the ballpark.
Yeah, there's just those decisions that you know you can make in the moment, and you just gotta hope it doesn't bite you there.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, even if he doesn't get a hit with the pinch hitter, like, the worst thing is he goes back out, it's still 4-1, and he's still got another good reliever left to use. But anyway, we'll see if he can battle in the bottom of the 8th or the 9th to try to get back in this thing, as Weaver's trying to threaten here again.
Strike 2 makes it a 0-2 count. Foul ball, still 0-2. That goes right down the middle, so runner will head for third. This looks to be a close call to play, and it will be. Oh, just too fast for the fielder there. Next up is Flip Jumperson Bubson. That'll be the end of the day for De La Rojas.
Yeah, the entire Weavers team left the dugout to congratulate him for that great outing. And wow, the pinch hitter is going to bloop one in there for another insurance run.
Now batting.
And this game is quickly getting out of hand here. Albertina Walker really needs to lock it down here if the Blues want any chance of coming back here. Ooh, right down the middle there, but misses the 0-2 count.
No, that's high.
Ball one makes it a 1-2 count. Hits that curveball, runner will head for home, so runners at first and second now with 2 outs, 6-1 ball game. We're just running away here. Next up is Gibby Chongo.
The big 2-out knock there by Gannon Weekstead. Yet another insurance run here in the top of the 8th. Weaver having a big 8th inning and putting a lot of distance between himself and Ash. As we see the second game of the doubleheader, both times now, Weaver has held Ash to just 1 run. As Ghibli puts a charge into that one, I think it's going to hang in here, though.
Yeah, looks like Waters will get under it for out number 3, not before the Beavers for a couple runs here to extend their lead 6-1. Next up is Paul Butterfield, looking to just get things going here for the Blues, who really have not been able to get a lot of runs today after that 6-run showing in the first game. Ever since then, they've only scored like only 1 run through about, like, say, like what, 15, 16 innings. As that one's hit right up the middle there. The runner's gonna head for second for a leadoff double.
Yeah, it's actually a great point, Hummus. Ash with the huge 3rd inning, 6-run explosion. We've only seen him score 1 run in 1 inning since then. So, yeah, Weaver really shutting it down. And Ash just went from seeing, 92 the whole game to 101 from John Prowley.
The Blues here, they have runner on second. They absolutely need to get this runner home. Even if it's just this 1 runner, like, you get the runner home and you still at least put yourself in a position where a bases loaded hit could put you at tie. And it looks like the runner will head home here to make it a 6-2 ball game. Run on first on the single just over the third baseman's head. Low speed on first, as this could be strike 1.
BB King picked a great time to get his first hit of the ball game. Is that cashing in on an RBI there? As you see the low speed, he's still, I think his injuries, his tweaked groin is just getting worse. But Blue's gonna smoke one up the middle. We got a 2-out rally going.
Yeah, if he can get a nice hit here, maybe just claw back into this lead and then set himself up for a 9th inning rally.
Yeah, the other Blues brother is gonna bat here, and he's gonna smoke one up the middle. Could it be a 6-3 ball game?
No,
he's gonna go for it. Oh, he doesn't go back. What a play!
Yeah, that was
throw.
Yeah, a bit too aggressive there. Like not a lot of run speed on second there. It's not like he had a fast runner and just a great arm, but caught him pretty much by a good mile there.
I believe it was BB King on second base there with the tweaked groin. He tried to Kurt Russell it all the way home, and he just didn't have the speed. He was below minimum speed there. Weaver with a great throw and tag.
Oh, looks like the pinch hitter comes in. Looks like runner will score, and just like that, the Beavers took back that 1 run scored by the Blues to make it a 7-2 ball game here at the top of the 9th.
Oh, Weaver pinch hitting for. Did he have a defensive sub in for Charles Sharkley or?
Actually, no, I don't think it was a sub. I think I misread the substitution.
As a pinch runner.
No, I'm saying it was actually Beaver the Blues who subbed in Buddy Guy. I just saw Buddy Guy like last second, and I thought that was a Beaver. But anyways, we are here in the top of the 9th.
Well, Weaves does like to sub out Charles Sharkley late in the game when he's winning because he has a backup first baseman who's like way higher fielding. So I thought maybe that person came up as he smokes another one up the middle. And the Beavers are rallying here again late.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And now it's just Norsby comes up here. He could, like, this game looks all like just out of reach, but safe. No runner's caught there. Fielder makes the wrong choice, and just like that, John Prowley comes up. Will we have a legendary pitcher grand slam? Who knows?
Mm,
Nope, we just
no
looks like we'll
play.
just have nope, we'll just have a regular double play. Going to the bottom of the ninth here, Weaver up 8-2, and I actually maybe you were, maybe he actually did sub out because it looks like
No, I
whoever
think Barles got on base and then Donkey pinch ran. I don't know. There was a lot of quick subbing going on that inning. I'm sure they forgive us for missing what actually went down. Is probably mows down another Blues hitter.
Yeah, probably just mowing through these last few innings. That one's gonna be right up there. That's gonna go into the outfield, hits the wall for a 1-out single. So Blues just get a little run here, you know. The Blues haven't really been able to get a lot of runs going this game, and that one's gonna be hit into the outfield. That's gonna hit the warning track with the pitcher. That's gonna be out number 2. So 1 out here, and then the Beavers will hold a 3-1 lead here in the XBL semifinals. They'll sit 1 game away from punching their ticket to the World Series with a match with Lazy.
Outside.
Yeah, barring an insane comeback here in the 9th, as John probably is just throwing smoke. Man.
Inside.
I do not envy Ashnod in this spot trying to hit 93 ego at 99 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss there, and that's the ball game. Final score 8-2. Weavers take it there, and just amazing performance from Beavers. You know, they got their offense together, going late. They had the pitching, just locking it down throughout pretty much the whole game, not allowing Ashnod anything, or allowing him to really sequence together hits. Winner of the day is Hombre de los Rojos. Goes 7 innings, only gives up a single run. Player of the game is Deja Yorna, who had the home run to kick things off earlier.
Wow, just what a game by Weaver. What a night to get the sweep. And yeah, Hummus, you said it all. Like Hombre de los Rojos going 7 innings, just giving up 1 run. I think that's the longest outing he's ever had in a playoff game. So Weaver is certainly thrilled with that outing, and we saw a lot of low velo dominance against Ashnod there. You know, he's got to be frustrated that he had the big lead in Game 3, but a huge comeback by Weaver, and then a dominant Game 4. Now Weaver takes a commanding 3-1 lead in this series. He's that much closer to another World Series appearance.
Yeah, you know, Ashnod right here is really fit with his back against the wall right now, not really having a lot of momentum going, only scoring like 2 or 3 runs after his just outstanding 6-run inning in the first or Game 3 of the series. Now he really needs to come here in Games 5 and just, you know, really lock down that pitching, because although he's been decent throughout most of the games, just sometimes he lets up a little, runners will score. And you know, like against someone like Weaver, you have to be nearly perfect all 9 innings. You can't really afford to just like go like loose in any of the innings.
Yeah, and the same goes for Lazy, who waits in the next round. I mean, all these guys, you just can't make any mistakes. You got to go 9 full innings of focus on the mound and at the dish. But you know, that is going to do it here tonight for us as we see the Beavers sweep. Hummus, it was a pleasure doing these casts with you, and a big shout out to Dwayne who produced in the booth for us tonight. Thanks everybody for joining us. Hummus, you did a great job play-by-play.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on here.
And that's going to do it for us, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys here next time. We're with the conclusion of this series. Most likely, stay tuned for announcements on that, and then we'll get the World Series. It'll be rolling right shortly after that. So be sure to catch some more XBL action, and thanks for hanging out.
Yep,
Later,
take care,
Later,
everyone.
guys.